So I want to talk about Facebook. Earlier in the year, I made a prediction that marketers will sort of fall out of love with Facebook and social media in general. And then I went on to say that social media marketing will sort of experience a rebirth. It will become reborn as and acknowledged as the thing it is truly good at. And I'm starting to see that happen a bit, but I'm also starting to see some alarming things in marketing industry reports, like one statistic that I read just recently. 47% of marketers say Facebook doesn't live up to the hype. So I would ask, do you agree or do you not agree? I do agree that it doesn't live up to the hype, and they also say that it's overrated. And I think the reason why they say it's overrated is because most people fail to understand where business can be impacted by any social media, let alone Facebook. And they wind up building up this huge list of expectations that social media just really isn't capable of making good on. So generally speaking, any form of social media can really impact your business in one of four ways. So let's just say what they are. Their communication is the first one. Exposure is the second one. So just really quickly, there's a difference here. Communication is your ability to use that as a channel to talk to people who are interested. They might be prospects, they might be leads, they might be your existing customers. Exposure, people discovering your brand, this really talks to its ability to get new people who didn't know you to find out about you. Some social media properties are good at that, some aren't. The second one is, or the third one I should say, is traffic. And that one's obvious, right? That's traffic going to your site. And then the fourth one is search engine optimization. Some social media properties have the distinct ability to increase your credibility in the eyes of Google. Now, those are the four ways that any social media property could impact your business. Let's talk about, if we're going to peg Facebook on one of them, where is Facebook the best? Overwhelmingly number one. Overwhelmingly number one. Facebook is really bad at this, and it's really bad at this, okay? Mediocre at exposure, but Facebook is really good at number one. Facebook sucks at getting traffic to your site. Depending on what your site is, you might disagree. And again, I'm just giving blanket advice, but for 9 out of 10 businesses I work with, Facebook is not a good traffic source. So don't expect droves of people to leave Facebook and go to your website, because people using Facebook don't like to leave Facebook. And finally, SEO. Facebook has no value because Facebook's a closed network. Remember, if you have to log in to see it, so does Google, meaning Google can't see it. So communication, following up with leads and prospects, most powerful thing. But we also need to look at some other factors. Every place your business interacts with a prospect or a customer, those are all dividable into 3 categories, okay? These are the media types. Now, I have a video just about this, but I'm going to just peg where Facebook is real quick. So there are 3 media types in the whole world of marketing and advertising. Every effort fits into one of these 3 categories. And I'm going to say they are owned, earned, and paid. Now, I like to draw them in silos like this because they are related, and there's a correlation and a relationship between the 3. Now, if you want to learn more specifically about these, I have a video devoted to that. But just briefly, owned is stuff that you own, great for building long-term relationships. And your company's website or blog is a good example. Earned are when other people become the channel for you, like organic search engine optimization, PR, or someone writes a great testimonial. The third one is paid, and that is obviously when you pay to become part of the channel, like offline, radio, newspaper, television, or print periodicals. Obviously, search engine marketing like Google AdWords or Facebook pay-per-click is an example of paid. The relationship between these 3 is really, really important here, okay? The relationship is as follows. Owned media is important in building long-term relationships, and it is scaled only by paid and earned media, okay? The only way to scale owned media is using earned media and using paid media. That's the way that it works, okay? Now, that's enough for the purposes of this explanation. Here's where Facebook lies. Facebook is right here. Facebook is owned media. Now remember what I said about Facebook being a powerful communications channel, and the purposes of owned media is to build long-term relationships, okay? So these two definitions line up, and they both match Facebook, okay? Chances are, if you're not getting what you want out of the loads of time your business might be spending to maintain a Facebook presence, if you're not getting what you want, the number one reason I find is what we're trying to extract, the value we're trying to extract out of Facebook is not aligned with what Facebook's actually capable of doing for our business. So you need to rethink this, decide what your goals are about using Facebook, and don't trick yourself into thinking Facebook is a channel where droves and droves of new people are going to be dying to do business with you. Think about it this way. When you sign into your personal Facebook profile, do you have 100 friend requests each time from perfect strangers that are dying to get to know you? No? Well, it doesn't work that way for businesses either. Unless you use Facebook pay-per-click to scale your Facebook page. But generally speaking, Facebook is owned media. It is a very strong communications channel. One of my favorite things about it as a customer communications channel is real simple, and that is your customers are already using it. So you don't have to get them to sign into something. You don't have to get them to go to your blog. You don't have to get them to visit your website. You don't have to get them to open your email because they're already on Facebook. So your stuff has the opportunity to show up right in their newsfeed if it's compelling, if it's interesting, and if it's valuable, and if it's useful to them. So start thinking of Facebook like a follow-up channel, like email or your website. Facebook fits into the same category. It does the same types of things for your business. And understanding that's where its value lies will help you start getting a lot more bang for your buck. And what I mean by that is the loads of time you're undoubtedly spending on maintaining a good Facebook presence. So that's my opinion about Facebook. You know, comment, like, share, let me know if you agree or if you don't agree. There are some exceptions to this rule, but like I said, I have to give blanket advice, and this is 100% true for 9 out of 10 of you. If you don't like it, email me, Conrad@conradflynn.com, and if you do like it, please share it with someone. I'll catch you next time.